Good morning, gang. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody's getting a chance to enjoy a little bit of warm weather. I guess there's a huge warm front that's coming through the whole country at this point, especially out west and in the Midwest. So hopefully it's getting all the rest of us out here. And we can enjoy a little bit of time outside. God knows, I think we're all sick of being cooped in the house, right? Okay, well, I wanted to start this morning by telling everybody, congratulations. You have now moved up in the food chain in the world, according to most governments and everything like that, okay? You are now officially a threat to humanity. Congratulations, okay? This is what we have now been deemed, okay? If y'all haven't noticed or didn't see this one, there was a document that was put together late last week, over the weekend somewhere, by 23 nations, the World Health Organization, and of all people or all groups, the World Economic Forum, our favorite, okay? And to give you an idea who and what, okay, this was, of course, Klaus Schwab has to be involved in this. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, French President Emmanuel Macron, German Chancellor Angela Merkel, and a whole bunch of other countries. And, well, who would that be? Well, let me go through this list to you, okay? The leaders of Fiji, Portugal, Romania, the aforementioned Boris Johnson from the UK, Rwanda, Kenya, France and Emmanuel Macron, Germany and Angela Merkel, Greece, South Korea, Chile, Costa Rica, Albania, South Africa, Trinidad and Tobago, Netherlands, Tunisia, Senegal, Spain, Norway, Serbia, Indonesia, and the Ukraine, okay, have all signed off that those of us who will not take the jab, we are now a threat to humanity, okay? In this letter, this is what it quotes here, okay? CV is the biggest challenge to the global community since the 1940s. It sounds pretty much like they're trying to do the same thing to me. There will definitely be other pandemics and other major health emergencies in the years to come. No single government or multilateral agency can address this threat alone. The question is not if, but when. Together, we must be better prepared to predict, prevent, detect, assess, and effectively respond to pandemics in a highly coordinated fashion. The COVID-19 pandemic has been a stark and painful reminder that nobody is safe until everyone is safe. Now, I agree that the world needs to come together to solve problems. There ain't no question about that. We got too much of this crazy crap going on. I mean, take right now between Russia and Ukraine, between China and Taiwan. Don't even get me started on the Middle East. I mean, that's been going on for 1,000 years, okay? They can't get along there for their lives, okay? The world needs to come together, no doubt, okay? But not under a one-world government. That's where it doesn't work. Now, to, of course, listen after this letter, this is what really chaps me on this one. Our buddy Klaus stated, quote, "Nobody will be safe unless everybody is vaccinated. It does not matter if a vaccine is experimental and still undergoing clinical trials, which is the case for all CV vaccines currently being distributed. If the government says you should get it, then you have to get it. Who died and made you God? Okay? I'm sorry, but last time I checked, the government was people, individuals, that we, the citizens, decided to put into the respective office that they're in, okay? At least in the United States and some other democracies around the world, okay? Granted, you've got, kingdoms and dictators and everything like that, they give a rat's ass about the people. But if the government said, the government represents me, the government is there to do what I tell them to do. That's what government officials have forgotten. The government officials now seem to think that I'm here to do what they say. That ain't the way it works, guys. Politicians are there to do what we say. And I'm sorry, but nobody gave Klaus Schwab any sort of authority to dictate anything in any country. Last time I checked, he's not an elected official in any country. Okay, so his opinion means as much to me as the guy who bags my groceries at the store. Okay, I don't care what you say. Doesn't make a lick of difference. The problem is, this is where we're going, okay? This is the path they're leading us down, is that everybody needs to do this. And then what's next? Everybody needs to sign off their house to the World Economic Forum. If you guys haven't seen this by now, okay, these are just little bits and pieces of rights they're taking away from you. What right does some non-elected idiot, i.e. Schwab, have to tell me about what I need to put in my body? Okay. Oh, the pandemic. Yeah, is COVID real? No question. Okay. Now, mind you this, even after all the car accidents, falls down the stairs, whatever that you want to add that were caused for COVID as cause of death on a death certificate, still, at least in the United States, because I looked this up, okay, the #1 killer in the United States last year, heart disease. The #2 killer in the United States, cancer. Okay, so let's think about it. What causes heart disease? Oh, I don't know. Smoking, being out of shape, whatever. Okay, what causes cancer? Oh, I don't know. Smoking, heredity. It runs in a family. Okay, I mean, lucky me, both heart disease and cancer run in my family. But notice how we can't stop McDonald's from serving, 2,000 calorie hamburgers, or stop Philip Morris from making cigarettes, or anything of the sort, okay? But we can come up with again, as it is, for experimental use only, for emergency use only jab, and mandate that has to happen. Guys, please understand, these are the people that are trying to destroy your way of life. When they put out something like this, and you have 23, 24, however many countries that I just listed sign off on this, though ironically, notice the ones that didn't, okay? The United States, China, Russia, Brazil, India, okay? Ones with the biggest populations, okay? Kind of take a little idea where this is going. Would you think this is all these smaller countries here are chomping at the bit for wealth redistribution? Of course they are. The people in Rwanda, the people in Kenya, the people in Chile, the people in Albania, they love some of those good old yen or dollars or rupees or yuan or whatever that other countries have, because they ain't got squat, okay? So, of course, they're going to do this. Again, all a money grab. And when you have, then of course you have the idiots like Macron and Merkel in there. I mean, who are they're just complete communists anyway. We all know that. So of course they're going to sign it. So you got two ideologies here. You've got the leftist ideology, and you've got the beggars ideology. We're a poor country. We need everybody else's money. Please give it to us. Okay, those are the two. If this ever comes to the U.S., I'd say probably if this ever comes to Canada as well, maybe even, well, Australia, you guys can't really do much but throw stones at people. Well, Canadians, you can't either. Oh, well, I guess the U.S. is out on its own again. This is what's going to be the fuse to the powder keg, guys. If they ever decide to make this mandatory, and you know damn well that 46 is trying to do it, okay, here's the roadmap. I encourage you guys to go read this. I will try to put the link up in the description to see this is what's really going on in the world, guys. Scary, scary, scary stuff. And, now you're starting to get some of these more influential politicians on board. So make sure your politicians, as best you can, are not going to have any part of this. And if you're in a city or a state where your politicians think this is a good idea, get the hell out. Pinball out.